What's up, guys? This is Richtastic 1983 over on the PSN, coming at you with a very random video. I decided to reinstall Exoprimal on my PS5 system and give it a go. And I bought this game at launch and I played it. I got to about level 36, like my character level. And then I stopped because other games came out that I wanted to play, and I just haven't revisited. I took it off my console storage because I needed storage for the other games. And then I was just thinking, you know what? This game is so off the wall fun. And I said, you know what? I can use a game that's just mindless fun. And so I reinstalled it, and now you're seeing I have two games for you here today. Just playing the title character, the one that's on the cover. This exosuit is called Deadeye, and he is your typical soldier type archetype. I have a machine gun here, as you can see, and you have abilities. My triangle ability is you can change your triangle ability. So the cannon that's on my shoulder is not part of the exosuit. That's something that I added to it. As you progress through the game, you can unlock other things. You can get like a shield that you could put in front of you, like a shield generator. You can get like a drill. There's a bunch of different things that you can get, and kind of adds a little customization to your exo. My other abilities, with L2 and R1, I will launch a grenade, like I will lob a grenade, and that is my big, mob clearing ability. There you can see it there, and I just whiffed it and missed everything because I thought there were going to be a lot more raptors falling from the portals. And yes, I did say raptors, because if you haven't noticed from the gameplay, you're killing dinosaurs, but we'll get to that. My L1 is a simple dodge roll. Now, you can upgrade that dodge roll through modules that you unlock as you level up with the character. Each exosuit you can level up to level 20. So I've played a few games now, so I've gotten Deadeye up to about level 12. His R1 is basically a punch. It does more damage if you run and push R1 to do the punch. It'll do more damage. And then triangle and circle on the PlayStation will execute your ultimate, which is where you see down on the right. It says 50. It is charging. Obviously, if I was better at killing things, and it would probably charge a lot faster than it is. But this was literally my first game back into Exoprimal. There you can see a Dilophosaurus. Oh yes, there's dinosaurs. So what is Exoprimal? Well, Exoprimal is a third-person team shooter where you play in an exosuit. You are a pilot in an exosuit, and you are tasked with slaying as many dinosaurs as you can. Now, you're on a team of 5, and there is an opposing team that you are competing against that are also a team of 5. And the objective, for the most part, is to kill the dinosaurs, the objective dinosaurs that they want you to kill, quicker than the opposing team. After a few rounds, you enter the final round, and that is where one of two things can happen. Either you will continue to slay dinosaurs and try to slay them quicker than the opposing team to ultimately win, but there might be a PvP element to it where now both teams are on the same map and you can kind of kill each other, you can fight each other and be disruptive to the other team's progress in killing the dinosaurs. There is also another mechanic for the team that is falling behind, where they are given or gifted the ability to summon a dinosaur, and one player from the opposing team can take control of that dinosaur and invade the opposing team. Now, both teams will get this dinosaur, but the team that's falling behind will be gifted it first as a comeback mechanic, if you will. You'll see that in this game, because in this game we are ahead of the other team. Are you still following me here? Does any of what I just said make any sense? Because A, I tend to ramble, and B, I'm talking a bit quick. But C, and more importantly, yes, it sounds as ridiculous as everything I just said. You are an exosuit. You are in an exosuit, and you are killing dinosaurs as quickly as possible to win the game. Now, that's the PvP side of it. What could also happen when you reach the final round is all 10 players, 5 from your team and the 5 from the opposing team, are summoned into some kind of alternate dimension where all 10 of you have to work together to conquer this giant boss. So you don't know what it is. Now, you can queue up for just PvP, you can queue up for just PvE, but the game incentivizes you to queue up randomly because it will gift you and reward you with more experience by doing so. I don't know if they've changed that, but at launch, that's how it was. So, at the very beginning, when you click to matchmake, my suggestion and recommendation, should you decide to play this game, is to leave it on random, because you will get more XP by doing so. Yes. Coupled with this is there's actually a story to this game. So even though it's a PvE/PvP game, and even though you are competing against another team the entire game, in between your games, when you come back to the central hub, there is a story being presented to you and through archive data things and cutscenes and so on and so forth. So there is a wacky story that involves, you know, time travel and some AI and, of course, some, you know, corrupt business corporation. And don't ask me to try to explain things that come out of the minds of the Japanese, because I can't. Here you see we're finally fighting a big boy. This is not exactly a T-Rex. This is something else, a cart. I can't remember the name of it. It was just on the screen there. But yeah, I mean, close to a T-Rex, right? It's in the same family, I guess. But you're gonna see the opposing team eventually is gonna invade us with their dinosaur because they have been falling behind. So this is now the end game. The part where we're at now is the end game final mission. And each team right now in their respective maps is trying to protect these spires. The dinosaurs will attack it, and if they destroy it, then you have to rebuild it. So you don't want it to be destroyed because it just takes more time. So we do a fairly good job. This team was really well. You will notice if you look on the left side that there's somebody there, the second one down from the top, and they have the word bot next to their name. Yes, that's because somebody joined our game and then they quit the game, and the game will replace anybody who leaves the game or gets disconnected with a bot. I don't know if the game supports just like putting somebody else in the game, because that didn't happen. I don't know where this game is at, like, as far as, like, popularity, if people are even still playing it. You know, do they have enough players to even, you know, fully kit your team? I don't know. But what I will say is, everything you're seeing on the screen is moving flawlessly. And that is the high praise of this game. The technological achievement of this game is that you have hundreds of dinosaurs on the screen at once, charging at your characters, and it goes on without a hiccup. If you've noticed, there's been no hiccups, no lags. no slowing down like most games would. If you think Skyrim or think Fallout, if you've played any of those games, once there's a lot of stuff going on the screen, that game goes to shit. Which is why I can never consider any of those games the greatest games of all time. But that's just me. I've had bad experiences with those games. Let's just put it that way. But this game, like, like, look at how it's flowing. Like, no issue whatsoever with all the chaos that you're watching on the screen. And that is a technical achievement. I don't know how they did it. I'm not a science guy. I'm not smart like that. This Ankylosaurus is really messing our spire up here. What the enemy team did wrong here is they should have invaded us right away while that Ankylosaurus was doing its thing. They don't. And now we can kind of really just focus. That's the enemy-controlled dinosaur right there. So that is the player from the other team controlling that dinosaur. They should have attacked way sooner. They didn't. It ultimately cost them the game. Yeah. I could ramble on and on. I have 2 games here, so this video is a little bit longer. Both of them will be playing as Deadeye. I'm going to shut up. So that thing right there, though, before I go, any one of my teammates that interacts with that statue, that allows that player to invade the other team. So our player is invading the other team, causing chaos. And this is the final boss for us, which is a Triceratops, among other dinosaurs that will be spawning in. Yes, it's as ridiculous as it sounds. It's as ridiculous as it looks. But man, it looks cool on a PS5. It looks great. The animations look great. It's fun to play. All the different exosuits play so differently from each other, and that's really cool too. I don't know what the lifeline of this game is. I really don't. I don't know if they're going to be adding more exosuits. I don't know. But, you know, if it's cheap right now, because I don't know what the price is at this point. I bought it at launch. I would say pick it up because it's just mindless fun. Like, if you just want a game that you can just pick up and, you know, like, it's just a fun romp of killing dinosaurs. And yet, each character, there's enough there, especially the melee classes, that, you know, if you really want to deep dive into, like, you know, the mechanics and everything, like there's something of a challenge to be mastered with each of the classes as well. So there's a lot going on, but it's as ridiculous as it looks and ridiculous as it sounds, like me talking about it. But yeah, if you're playing this game, let me know. How has it been? If you've been playing since launch, how has it been? Because I have not been playing since launch. You know, is it still as fun for you as it was? I know they've added a lot of skins and crossover events. This is a Capcom game, so there's been crossover events with Mega Man currently going on, apparently. Street Fighter's already had a crossover. I think Monster Hunter as well. Different skins. Each of the exosuits has different variants now that were not in the game when I had purchased it. Here you see game 1 ends and we pull off the victory because we outlasted and killed the dinosaurs and fulfilled our objectives quicker than the opposing team, even though we had a bot. Let me tell you something, the bots in this game are actually really good. They're not like stupid bots, they're actually very useful, to be quite honest. And that's a good shot at Deadeye right there. I have him in the purple deco because it looks like a Decepticon to me. But he actually, that's not his stock deco. But there is a lot of customization options. You get modules that you could put on the characters. You have, there's a hangar that you could go to that you could customize. You unlock different skins for your exosuits. There's just a lot in this game. Plus a story that is completely and utterly nonsensical, and I couldn't even talk about it because A, I don't remember most of it from when I started playing, and then the bits that I did watch now, I'm just like, okay, like it's just sci-fi craziness, and leave it to the Japanese to come up with something so wild. But again, this is Richtastic 1983. Bringing you some Exoprimal, some Deadeye gameplay. I hope that you are all well, that you have a good day, a good week, a good month, a good year. Take care of each other, be good to each other, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next one.
Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning raptors. Summoning raptors. Summoning raptors. Summoning raptors. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning Sinornithosauruses. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning Sinornithosauruses. Summoning Pteranodons. Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. You have acquired a gear. Initiating data transfer. Summoning Dilophosaurus.
Thank you.
Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. There are ruins located near the summit of the mountain. Even today, they speak to the history of the Bikitoan people. The British Navy arrived at Bikitoa in 1782. Contemporary ship's logs refer to it as the Isle of Monsters. Transmission interrupted. Initiating Vital defense mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning raptors. Dinosaurs are attacking the Vital. Pay attention to its durability. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Initiating Vital defense mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning Pachycephalosauruses. Summoning raptors. Summoning raptors.
I needed that.
Summoning Pachycephalosaurus.
Nice work.
Dinosaur Call. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Initiating VTOL defense mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning a Carnotaurus. Summoning Sinomyxosaurus. Dinosaur Call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Warning, you will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat. The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives wins. Do your part and generate robust combat data. The enemy team has progressed to the final mission. Act quickly to close the performance gap. Summon raptors. Summon raptors. Summoning pteranodons. I have awarded the enemy team a dominant. They may engage with a hostile dinosaur. Summoning raptors.
Keep that up.
Summoning pteranodons. Summoning pteranodons. Warning. The enemy team has activated the dominant. Enemy-controlled dinosaur incoming. Prioritize its destruction. Summoning pteranodons. Dinosaur Call. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Summon raptors. Summon raptors. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus. Summon raptors. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus.
Assistance acknowledged. Dinosaur Call. Overdrive ready.
Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use it to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies. Dimensional crossing activated. You may invade the enemy team's combat area. Disrupt the enemy's mission progress. Summoning Pachycephalosauruses. Summoning Pachycephalosauruses. Summoning a Triceratops.
Assistance acknowledged.
Summoning a Carnotaurus.
Well done. Charging systems. Damage critical. Nice work.
Dinosaur call. Combat test complete. You are victorious. These metrics have reached the threshold for an extension of your preferred existence status. Please rest until you are summoned for the next combat test.
That's a wrap.
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.